In the coming year, everything you thought you knew about your life and your destiny is about to shift. If you find yourself marked by the M or crescent moon on your palm, this could be a sign that 2025 is not just another year, it's the beginning of something monumental. But what does it truly mean to be marked by destiny? How does your energy field, your consciousness, and the quantum fabric of reality tie into this experience? We'll take a deep dive into the science behind how the universe, your mind, and the very energy you emit can change the course of your life in profound ways. At its core, everything around us is energy. The chair you sit in, the clothes you wear, the screen you're reading this from, all of these things are made up of atoms that are constantly vibrating at different frequencies. But it doesn't end there. Even your thoughts, your emotions, and your consciousness, which seem intangible, are manifestations of energy vibrating at frequencies too. This is not just a philosophical idea. It's a scientific reality grounded in quantum physics. Quantum physics, the science of the very small, tells us that at the most fundamental level, reality is not made up of solid matter, but rather of energy patterns, waves, and fields. And one of the most significant revelations from quantum physics is the concept of the quantum field, an invisible web that permeates all space and time, connecting everything in existence. This quantum field is not just an abstract idea. It is the very foundation of all that exists, including matter, energy, and consciousness. In simple terms, the quantum field is the source of everything, the very fabric of reality itself. As we step into 2025, this idea takes on a deeper, more practical significance. The energy you emit into the world becomes more important than ever. Whether you are aware of it or not, your thoughts, your emotions, and your intentions are sending ripples through the quantum field, influencing your reality in real time. Your energy is constantly interacting with this field, shaping the world you experience. The energy you radiate directly impacts the circumstances and experiences that flow back to you, confirming that we are co-creators of our reality. What does this mean for those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol? At first glance, it might seem like just an ordinary mark, but in the context of energy and the quantum field, it is anything but ordinary. The M or crescent moon symbol is a map of your energy. It holds the unique key to unlocking your fullest potential. In quantum terms, this symbol represents an energy frequency that aligns you with cosmic forces in a way that others might not experience. This alignment isn't merely symbolic. It's a tangible, energetic connection to the quantum field. If you possess this symbol, it indicates that your personal energy signature has a unique resonance with the cosmic frequencies that govern not just your life, but the broader universe. Your path is intricately connected to this higher, universal energy, and as you become more attuned to this frequency, you will find that your ability to manifest and create changes in your life grows exponentially. The universe is always responding to the energy you are emitting, whether you're conscious of it or not. This means that everything you think, feel, and do sends out vibrations into the quantum field. These vibrations then interact with the field, influencing your reality and shaping your experiences. In essence, you are always communicating with the quantum field, and it is constantly responding. One of the most profound aspects of this interaction is the way in which energy patterns can form within your field. These patterns are not static. They are living, breathing, ever-evolving structures that can hold memories, traumas, beliefs, and experiences from your past. Just like a snowflake captures the unique pattern of its formation, your energy field can store the patterns of past emotional states, unresolved traumas, and limiting beliefs that shape how you experience life. But here's the key: these energy patterns are not permanent. They can be transformed. By raising your energy and becoming more intentional with your thoughts and emotions, you can change these patterns. When you consciously shift your focus, when you elevate your emotions, and when you align your intentions with a higher frequency, you begin to rewrite the patterns that have been frozen in time within your energy field. This is where the real magic happens. By consciously working with the quantum field, you can begin to experience real-world transformations. Whether it's improved health, increased financial abundance, or deeper, more meaningful relationships, shifting the patterns in your energy field can ripple out and create tangible changes in your life. Now, What does this mean for those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol? In 2025, you will find that your energy field is more malleable than ever before. This is a time of heightened potential and transformation. As you become more aware of the energy patterns within you, you can start to consciously shift them. The energies that have shaped your past are no longer set in stone. Your ability to align with your highest self, to transform your reality, is stronger than ever before. For example, let's say you have a pattern of attracting financial scarcity into your life. This pattern could be rooted in past experiences, fears, or limiting beliefs about abundance. But by shifting your energy, changing your thoughts about money, and adopting a more abundant mindset, you can begin to change the pattern in your field. This shift won't just remain on an energetic level. It will begin to manifest in your material world, leading to new opportunities, wealth, and financial freedom. The same applies to health, relationships, or any other area of life where you feel blocked. Perhaps one of the most mind-bending aspects of quantum physics is the idea that time, as we experience it, is an illusion. If we were to look at time from the quantum perspective, we would see that past, present, and future are not separate, linear experiences, but are all part of the eternal now. This means that the past doesn't control you, the future isn't something you need to chase after, and everything that exists is happening simultaneously in the present moment. This concept has profound implications for those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol. When you are able to tap into the quantum field and enter a heightened state of consciousness, you break free from the illusion of time. In this state, the limitations of past trauma, mistakes, or missed opportunities dissolve. The idea that you are bound by a linear timeline, that your past mistakes define your future, begins to fade away. For example, let's say you have a deep-seated fear of failure because of past experiences where things didn't go as planned. If you continue to see the past as controlling your future, you may constantly be in a state of anxiety or avoidance. But once you recognize that the past is not a fixed point in time, and that everything is happening in the eternal now, you realize that you are not bound by past experiences. You can choose to create a new reality, one where the past doesn't dictate the future. When you shift your energy and enter the quantum field, you begin to understand that you are not just operating from a place of cause and effect. Instead, you are in a state of pure potentiality, where every moment is a fresh start, and where every thought, feeling, and intention you have can shape your reality in real time. This is where the power to manifest begins to emerge. For those marked by the M or crescent moon, 2025 represents a period where you will break through the illusion of time more powerfully than ever before. Your ability to manifest your desires will no longer be limited by past experiences or future expectations. You will be able to access the quantum field in a way that allows you to operate from a place of timelessness. This gives you an extraordinary ability to change your life and the lives of those around you in profound, unexpected ways. In the quantum field, there is no linear progression. The idea of waiting for things to unfold over time becomes obsolete. Instead, you can collapse time and bring your desires into the present moment. Imagine living your life as though the future you've always dreamed of is already here. This is the power of living in the quantum field, a power that will be more accessible to you in 2025 than ever before. As you step into 2025, remember that your energy is your most valuable tool. The quantum field is always responding to your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. The M or crescent moon symbol is not just a mark on your palm, it is a reflection of your deep connection to the universal energy that surrounds and supports you. By becoming more intentional with your energy, by breaking free from the limitations of time, and by aligning yourself with your highest potential, you can truly transform your life. In the quantum field, anything is possible. The patterns you carry within your energy field are not set in stone, they can be changed. The past no longer holds power over you, and the future is no longer something to chase. You are living in the present moment, a moment filled with infinite possibilities. This is the true power of the quantum field, and it's yours for the taking in 2025. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest minds to ever walk the earth, once made a profound statement. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. At its core, this quote reveals a groundbreaking truth that is at the heart of quantum physics. The field, the quantum field, is what governs the particle, not the other way around. What does this mean in the context of our lives and our power to transform our reality? Simply put, the quantum field is not just an abstract concept. It's a real, tangible force that shapes the material world around us. And just as the field governs the particle, it also governs us, our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The energy we emit through our thoughts and feelings has a direct impact on the world we experience. The field doesn't just passively respond to us, it actively shapes our reality based on the frequencies we emit. In the grand tapestry of existence, everything is interconnected through this vast quantum field. From the smallest particle to the grandest galaxies, the same laws that govern the behavior of subatomic particles also influence every aspect of our lives. And when we align ourselves with the right frequencies, those that match our highest potential and deepest desires, we tap into the full power of the quantum field. This is where true transformation begins to unfold. When your thoughts, feelings, and energy are in harmony with the frequency of your highest self, something magical happens. You begin to experience what can only be described as a flow state, a state of being where everything in your life begins to align effortlessly. The universe, in response to the frequency you emit, begins to mirror your energy. Opportunities present themselves, synchronicities occur with stunning precision, and breakthroughs happen with ease. In this state, life stops feeling like a struggle and begins to flow naturally, in a way that feels almost predestined. This state of alignment is not some abstract, unachievable ideal. It's something that is entirely within your reach, and 2025 is a year in which the opportunity for alignment will be heightened. For those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol, this is the year when everything you've been working toward falls into place. It's as if the universe has been waiting for you to align with your highest self, and now, with this energetic shift, the path ahead opens up in ways that feel effortlessly magical. To truly understand the power of alignment, we need to delve deeper into how the quantum field operates. At its core, the quantum field is not a static entity. It is a dynamic, ever-evolving web of energy that responds to our thoughts and intentions. The particles that make up the physical world are not solid objects but waveforms of energy that exist in multiple states at once, only collapsing into specific states when observed or measured. This is the essence of quantum superposition, a principle that demonstrates the fluid, non-linear nature of the quantum field. When we bring our awareness to the quantum field and align ourselves with its vibrations, we shift the very nature of our existence. Our thoughts, emotions, and intentions become part of this energetic web, and the field responds accordingly. This is why people who are in a state of alignment often experience a heightened sense of ease in their lives. When your energy matches the energy of your desires, the universe responds by bringing you what you need to manifest those desires into reality. In practical terms, this means that when you focus on aligning with your highest self, your truest desires and intentions, you begin to cultivate an energetic frequency that naturally attracts the opportunities, people, and experiences that will help you achieve those goals. The quantum field, in its infinite wisdom, will start to send you signals, synchronicities, and experiences that will guide you toward your next step. Life begins to unfold in a way that feels effortless because your energy is in harmony with the universal flow. In 2025, the potential for alignment will be especially potent for those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol. This is the time when you will see the culmination of your efforts to align with your highest self. You may find that new opportunities arise with little to no effort on your part, that the people and resources you need seem to appear out of nowhere, and that the path ahead becomes clearer than ever before. To activate this alignment in your own life, it's important to focus on cultivating a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and trust. By tuning into the frequency of what you truly want, whether it's love, success, health, or happiness, you begin to shift your energy toward that goal. The more you focus on what you want to create, the more you begin to align yourself with the quantum field's flow. And once you're aligned, the universe responds, often with surprising speed and precision. This process of alignment requires practice, intention, and patience. You may not see immediate results, but as you continue to focus on aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your highest desires, the universe will begin to respond in ways that you cannot yet anticipate. The key is consistency. The more you hold a high-frequency vibration of alignment, the more the quantum field will mirror that vibration in your life. The concept of alignment is deeply connected to another powerful principle, the idea of shifting your identity. In many ways, the life you are currently living is a reflection of who you believe yourself to be. Your sense of self, your identity, shapes your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and it ultimately dictates the outcomes you experience in your life. But what if your current identity, shaped by past experiences, fears, and limiting beliefs, is holding you back from stepping into the version of yourself you were always meant to become? This is where the process of shifting your identity comes into play. It's not about changing who you are at a fundamental level, but rather about shedding the old layers of your identity that no longer serve you. Your past self, with all its limitations, beliefs, and old stories, doesn't have to define you anymore. In fact, the more you cling to the old version of yourself, the one shaped by fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs, the more you remain stuck in a repetitive cycle. So, what happens when you let go of the old you and step into a new identity? How does this shift take place, and what impact does it have on your life? The process of transforming your identity is rooted in changing your energy field. Everything in your life, from the experiences you attract to the people you encounter, is a reflection of the energy you emit. And when you begin to shift your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, you start to alter the very frequency of your being. This is where the true power of manifestation lies. When you align with a higher version of yourself, one that is free of limiting beliefs and outdated self-concepts, you begin to attract a completely new reality. For those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol, 2025 is the year to let go of the old, limiting beliefs that have held you back. This is the time to step into the person you were always meant to be. But it's important to recognize that this shift will not happen overnight. Shifting your identity is a process, one that requires consistent effort, conscious awareness, and a willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. The first step in shifting your identity is to identify the old patterns that have been running your life. These patterns may come from past experiences, family dynamics, societal expectations, or cultural conditioning. For example, you may have grown up believing that success is hard to attain or that you're not deserving of love. These beliefs, while they may have served you in the past, are now limiting your ability to step into a higher version of yourself. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, the next step is to consciously choose to let them go. This is where the power of conscious choice comes into play. You have the power to rewrite your story, to create a new narrative that is in alignment with the highest version of yourself. This process requires a deep sense of self-awareness and a willingness to let go of the familiar, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. For example, if you've always believed that you are not worthy of financial abundance, you can begin to shift this belief by cultivating a mindset of abundance and success. Start by visualizing yourself as someone who effortlessly attracts wealth and opportunity. As you begin to change your thoughts and emotions around money, you will begin to attract experiences and opportunities that align with this new belief. This process of shifting your identity is not just about changing your beliefs, it's also about changing your emotional state. Your emotions are powerful indicators of the frequency you are emitting into the quantum field. When you consistently feel empowered, confident, and joyful, you align with a higher vibration, and your life begins to reflect that alignment. For those marked by the M or crescent moon symbol, this is the year to break free from the old stories and step into your true power. As you align with your highest self, your identity will begin to shift in profound ways. You will no longer be held back by old patterns, and the opportunities that come your way will reflect your new, empowered self. The key to this transformation is consistency and patience. Change takes time, and it requires sustained effort. But as you continue to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest desires, the quantum field will respond, and your life will transform in ways you never thought possible. The mind-body connection is a profound aspect of human biology, with emotions playing a critical role in shaping our health. In quantum science, emotions are understood not just as fleeting experiences but as powerful forces that directly affect our biology. When you elevate your emotional state and combine it with clear, intentional thought, you signal your genes to express themselves in new and beneficial ways. Our emotions create frequencies that influence the body at a cellular level. Negative emotions, like stress or fear, trigger the release of stress hormones and suppress immune function. On the other hand, positive emotions such as love, joy, and gratitude can activate gene pathways that support healing, enhance immune function, and promote well-being. This idea aligns with the field of epigenetics, which shows how external factors, like emotional states, influence gene expression without altering the underlying DNA. Essentially, by shifting your emotional state, you can turn on genes that promote healing and regeneration and deactivate those associated with disease. Intentional thought is equally impactful. Our thoughts are not just abstract ideas, they are energy that can influence the quantum field around us. By focusing intention on a specific goal or outcome, you send a signal to the universe that aligns with your desires. This alignment triggers biological processes in the body that support the realization of those desires, including the activation of genes that enhance healing, tissue repair, and immune function. Research has demonstrated that when people focus on healing intentions, their bodies begin to respond by activating relevant biological processes. In as little as 4 days, the body can start expressing genes that promote repair, balance hormones, and even suppress the growth of tumors. This is a powerful illustration of how intention and emotion work together to guide our biological processes. In 2025, those marked by the M or crescent moon will experience an accelerated process in activating this healing potential. The energy of this year creates a unique opportunity for faster transformation, allowing you to tap into the power of your emotions and intentions to impact your biology in profound ways. By elevating your emotional state, focusing your thoughts on healing and well-being, and aligning your intentions with your highest potential, you can harness the power of the quantum field to create lasting positive change in your life. Mindful emotional awareness. Become aware of your emotional states and their impact on your body. When negative emotions arise, notice where they manifest physically. This awareness helps you shift your emotional frequency. Cultivate positive emotions. Engage in practices like gratitude journaling or affirmations to cultivate emotions like joy, love, and gratitude, which can elevate your energy and guide your biology toward healing. Set clear healing intentions. Focus your intention on health and vitality. Visualize your body healing and regenerating, sending a direct signal to your genes to align with that intention. Raise your energy. Practices like meditation, yoga, and breathwork can elevate your energy and align your mind and body, amplifying your ability to influence your biology. By consciously shifting your emotional state and focusing your intentions, you can unlock your body's natural ability to heal, regenerate, and align with your highest potential.